Yeah. Alright, map and skills revision again. So right now when we are faced with this kind of problem situation, what I like to do personally, I like to work smart. I like to actually highlight what are the clues that they give us. 3 cm represents an actual distance of 12 kilometers. Okay, I forgot here. So on the map, it's 3 cm. But in real life, the actual is 12 kilometer. Can you note that these two words on a map and actual, it actually follows a simple rule whereby the map is always on the left hand side ratio, the actual is always on the right hand side. Alright, some buggers out there, they invented this rule on a map is a certain cm. Map will always be in cm because there's no such map that has dimensions of meter by meter. Okay, it's very very big. So how do we make our lives less complicated in construction of buildings and all that? We use maps in form of cm to represent actual real life distances. So on the map here, it says that it's 3 cm. So map I write here 3 cm, and in actual 3 cm will actually represent 12 kilometers. Okay, so to make our life easier, always when you see 3 cm and 12 cm, make your life easier by making it to 3 units, make it to 1 unit, 1 cm. So how does 3 become 1? Based on the scale of divide by 3. Left side you divide by 3, right side also you divide by 3. Alright, in fractions, in ratio, if left side or top side divide by 3 or times 3 or divide by 10, the right side or the bottom side also follows suit. Okay, whatever that you do on the left hand side, right side also must follow. So if left side 3 divided by 3 is 1, 12 divided by 3 will be 4 kilometer. How do we get the answer? As usual, we press the calculator. So this is what the template. Alright, I would say always copy and paste this template for math and skill question, because question A will ask you to do this and that, question B, so this is your template. Okay, especially if they want the answer in kilometers. Alright, but sometimes they want the answer, they want you to somehow express this answer in the form of 1 ratio n. What this means is both sides must be in cm. Alright, so for this lesson, both sides must be in cm. I already got this guy in cm here, but on this side, this guy here, he's still in kilometers. So how do we convert this in to cm? Remember that previously what I taught in class is 4 is actually 4.0 or 0.0, but we just stayed as 4. We jump 5 times, 1 2 3 4 5, and you'll get 400,000 cm. So this is actually 400,000 cm. Okay, so now that I have both sides in cm, I can cancel, so-called cancel both sides, and I'll get in the form of 1 ratio n, which is 1 ratio 400 thousands. Okay, human beings, they can actually write this on the map. 1 cm represent 400,000 cm, or even simpler, 1 cm represent 4 kilometers. Or nowadays, if you go to Google Maps, they will actually use something like this, 1 cm like 400 meter and all that sort, right? But in a much more traditional way, you will use this. They usually use this. So the engineers who know will talk the same language wherever they go. Alright, this is what they meant by this answer is in the form of 1 ratio n. This is what they meant. And like I said again, both sides must be in cm before you make them void and to get the final answer here. Alright?